What's up, Leo? It's your girl Kelli coming straight at you from Boston for the Queen Tarot Bee. So, a couple things before we get started. No, this is not a long speech. Um, I've changed up my reading a little bit. That way, when I'm shuffling, I'm getting all these downloads, and I want y'all to have that information. It's working with my intuition very, very well, and it seems like it just wants to come out. So, I've changed it up a bit, and then I will do a 12 card spread from the Santa Muerte deck. Just to clarify. So, the other thing is the fun thing. I've decided that twice a month I'm going to give out 60-minute readings free. How to get that is have your video, your sign, have the highest views and likes. And so get that video out there. There's two reasons for that. One, to pay all of you back for being so amazing on this channel. And the other one is to get the video out to people who may need the help. Even though it doesn't resonate with you, doesn't mean that someone else may not resonate with it and need help. They could be in an abusive situation, whatever their situation is. We want to try and help as many people as possible. That's what this community is all about. That's what my house here is all about. So, with that being said, I open Thursday and Friday for personal readings. The email to reach me for a list of services is in the box below. So please email me for a list of services and we'll get you scheduled. Moving on. All right. So I'm going to start shuffling. I'm going to tell y'all what I see. And that's just how I'm going to work it from now on because that's the way it's working out. Okay. Collective Leo for February of 2019. What is Leo, my fire sign, up to? Leos. I have a Leo moon. So Leos, what are you up to for February, of the end of February 2019? Let's find out. Ooh. All right, Leo. I'm sensing some fear here around your family. It's like something manifested, but it's causing you to feel some sort of way about it. Something that should have been good for your family manifested, but it's causing you to feel some way about it. Your instincts are at you, but you're not listening. You're putting your family first, you think, but I'm getting the feeling like there's something behind this that's really bothering you. It's something that's supposed to be a new start, that you're kind of dropping burdens. You're taking action toward a new start. This could mean traveling for a job. It could mean moving out of state, moving away from everything you know. And you're feeling it, but you're not really feeling it. So it could be that your spouse received a job offer or you did. And I think on some level, you feel like it's not right for you. You don't want to leave everything you know and take your children or your family or yourself and uproot and go somewhere where you know nobody. It's a very difficult thing to do. I did it in Phoenix, but I lasted. I made it for 7.5 years before I finally came home, and I came home for my mom. And then my mom passed. So didn't really work out as planned, but it's a hard thing to do. It's hard to go through to rebuild yourself in a place where you don't know anybody. But me, I'm a big fan of it. I had a blast meeting new people. My career skyrocketed, all that good stuff. So, pardon my chest cold still from the New Year's, actually. I feel like it's somebody that you're married to, but you're worried. There's something nagging at you. It's just kind of eating away at you. You've been getting the feeling lately like this person is juggling two different lifestyles, like maybe another woman, or I don't know what that might be, but you're worried about your marriage right now. And my card of moving is here. So it's talking about moving away. So I don't know if it's a fear of leaving everything behind or it's a fear of getting out there and finding out that this person is, two-timing you and going out with other people while you're stuck at home taking care of the kids type of thing. But it looks like you've tried to stand your ground on this. You've, tried to explain to them that you're not sure that's what you really want, but they're not really putting any work into it. They're not really hearing what you have to say. They're kind of full steam ahead with this idea or whatever it is, this job offer. So let's see here. More shuffling. Find out what else. I feel almost like you'd rather be single than move. That's weird, but it's the truth. What it is your intuition is telling you there's something else behind whatever this job offer is that's not good for you. And you would be right. There's your confirmation. There's something definitely wrong here. When I look from the other person's point of view, I see what's really happening here. That was your point of view. Now I feel like I'm seeing from their point of view. It's like they got your guard down. They gained your trust. And there's really no huge difference in pay. Something's different. Something's not right here. I feel like they told you one thing, but really it's something else. And it does involve travel because we've got the World card here. It does involve like uprooting yourself or something like that. Or maybe you're moving closer to this person, but something isn't right about it. And I think your intuition's at you about it because I did see the High Priestess in reverse. You feel confused about it. There's all this confusion. It's like every time you ask a question, you get a different answer, or they get a different answer, or it's like you ask a question and this person talks their way all around the question, and then like later that night you realize they didn't answer it, and then you ask it again and it turns into the same thing. It's just like going round and round with words. And this is the worst possible card I want to see with that, because it's the Knight of Pentacles. He's so useless. Like, he's so useless. Like, I can't think of a better job for him than that right there. His horse is off the crossroad, standing there in the grass, just, digging his hoofs in. And this jackass is admiring his pentacle and probably his reflection in said pentacle. And he's supposed to be delivering this offer of a new start and new abundance, right? What's he doing? Standing there with his head up his ass. Or as I said before, like a fucking ostrich. Yes. This tells me here that offer really isn't what it appears to be. And this person isn't telling you the whole truth about it. Or maybe they're saying they have to go work out of state while you stay here. The job is there. Don't get me wrong. They're not making up a job, but there's something else behind why they're going. This is a soulmate that you need to let go of. You need to close that karmic circle with. And if you don't know how to close a karmic circle, just get in touch with me. Email is below. Excuse me. But this is someone it's time to let go of, time to say sayonara. They have a devil energy. Their energy is stuck. That's it. It's not moving. It's impenetrable. It's the way that it is because they're not for you. This is the divine and the universe telling you it's time to move on, Leo. You guys are the worst at making decisions and sticking with them. I have a Leo moon, but then my Aries rising completely cancels that out. So I'm jumping off the cliff either way. But you need to stop this. This is a bad habit of not being able to make decisions. And even after this was kind of a grand gesture, if you will. You stuck around. You stayed. And the problem here is that Now you're getting a smaller awful. Wow. Offer that apparently is awful. I guess I can't say it any better than that. This is pathetic. He's giving it to anybody walking by. He's giving it, oh, look at this, to the first person he sees. That offer's never even going to get there. We're talking about the page here. This is the mail boy. And he's off like, hey, look at my pentacle, not thinking about the fact that this person could have 6 more people waiting for him and jump him and take his pentacle. No, I didn't grow up in the hood or anything. I do realize that was a very hood story. But you know what? You could take the girl out of the hood. You can't take the girl. What can I say? But he's not thinking of his own safety, that right down the road, somebody could, I don't know, emotionally manipulate him. And so this person is an emotional manipulator, and they have somebody, there's something behind why they want to go on this trip. And I don't think that it's money. I think that they're there to meet somebody. They're either going off to work or moving the whole family out of state, or there's something about this that stinks, whatever this is. And it's saying like you're feeling out of balance with it. You don't like this at all. There's something just is rubbing you the wrong way. And your thoughts of walking away, but Leo is infamous for not making up their mind. Make up your mind, Leo. Walk away. Do what your instincts are telling you to do for once. Stop ignoring your instincts. This is going to tell you right here, they're not doing it to build with you. They're doing it to build for themselves. You just happen to be a casualty of love. You know, guys, sometimes I wish I knew how to sugarcoat things, but I don't think that if I did, it would make one bit of a difference. You still wouldn't listen to me. So, you know, this is my asshole card. Everyone knows that. The 5 Swords, this guy's an asshole. A real asshole. You know, he takes whatever belongs to other people and then he cheers himself on and he's great and all that. Unfortunately, he has no audience. But he's still cheering himself on. This is a card of stolen valor, of just being a shitbag. Like, this guy is a shitbag. Whoever this person is a real piece of shit. Not only do they brag, not only do they tell their friends everything, they act like a child. It's almost childlike. They need to be in the center of attention all the damn time. And it's telling you it's time to pull in that Queen of Swords, cut them out really fast. This is long overdue. This is getting ridiculous. And they're saying if you're married, then you probably need to seek out the justice system, or you already have. I see divorce is pending. I see a lot of paperwork, guys. I see some of you have given so much to this person that I see restraining orders now trying to get them away from your assets or something like that. They're leaving and they want to take what doesn't belong to them. Yeah, because they're showing up abundant, but they didn't work for this. And they're throwing shade. Oh yeah, they're throwing shade. They're trying to take something that does not belong to them. When every time you ask them to work on the marriage, this is what you got. This attitude, the dump your feelings right out type of thing. And I feel like they came in pretty quick with some words. This is that type of stab at you person. This is that person that can turn violent real quick. This is that sociopathic energy. And again, I'm going to say this like I always do. I don't see these as signs. I'm not saying Gemini and Libra and Aquarius are sociopaths. I'm saying the energies that come with this card is one of a sociopath who may have a past record, who may have had several charges on them or several restraining orders. They're obsessive, they're possessive. This is the type of energy that this card has, not the type of sign this card is. So that is shuffling. Let's get down to the Santa Muerte deck and see what they have to tell us for Leo for the end of February of 2019. Okay, what messages do you have for Leo? End of February of 2019, Santa Muerte. Spirits of the Santa Muerte, I thank you for joining me and telling me what messages you have for the sign of Leo for 2019. Collective energy, please, for 2019. Whoa. Wow, that's a whole story. That might even be every card we need. Nope, not everyone. But close. 4 more cards, please. Spirits of the Santa Muerte, thank you for your assistance. I appreciate you guiding me. 4 more cards, please. Two more cards, please. Spirits of the Santa Muerte, thank you for helping me, my guides. Thank you very much. 2 cards. Look at that. All right, guys. So the first card in, you're entering energy. There's a 12-card spread here. 4 cards, 3 lines. Your entering energy is the Chariot. It's telling you to go forward because this person, go forward for you because this person is sneaking behind your back to do things. Paired with this, they're telling you go forward, get away, is the Knight of Cups. And if you look, these are all these promises he's made, right? But where's he going? He's sneaking out and looking back to make sure that nobody else is watching him. He has no intention on truly delivering on this. You're just kind of a stepping stone to where he needs to go. And you will be an asset if you have children or if he needs his laundry done or someone to keep him company or. But when it comes down to truly loving you, this person is sneaking out rather than making an offer. And right next to that, again, is our Knight of Swords, that sociopathic energy that doesn't really have the tendency or the skills or even the body chemicals to emotionally connect to another person. And again, it's in reverse. So this person will lash out at you as quick as they'll love you. This person is very dangerous when they want to be. These are the types of people that can be violent, that snap very quickly, that move to violence very quickly. They're not rational. When they're good, they're good. And when they're bad, they're really fucking bad. With that, you have the 8 of Wands, which is messages coming at you about this. It's kind of flying toward you about this. Like I said about your intuition and not listening to it. It's like it's been hitting you upside the head, Leo. Like, and every time it just gets harder because you're not getting it. You're still can't make the decision, but they're telling you guys, this person is full of shit. They're sneaking out before they even have to make the offer. And this is the biggest messenger in the deck, the Chariot, the divine messenger coming to tell you to get the fuck out of here. Because this person would steal from you as soon as look at you. And they've been trying to tell you this. But you just, being Leo, you don't want to make the decision. And I feel like there was a recent tower moment here. There was a moment where that foundation broke down and you were actually able to see through it, which is what put you in this mind frame to get out, to get away from this. And with this is the Magician. You started to see the manipulation in the situation, or you're feeling it. And so now your intuition's at you and you're at the Two of Swords. This is all about making a decision, all about blind decisions, all about needing more information before you can make that decision. But the thing is you don't need more information. You know exactly what to do. You just aren't doing it. There's a big difference between not having enough information and blindfolding yourself to a situation so you don't have to see the manipulation for what it is. And instead of figuring that out and cutting the cords, you guys have turned into the hermit. You went inside yourself. You're lost in shadow in there. And you don't want to make the decision because you probably have children or ties, or you don't want to believe this about this person. But you know what, guys? You have to. You need to believe that this is what's happening, or you're going to end up in a state and making a fool out of yourself in a place where you have nobody. And what are you going to do then? You need to come out of this before you leave, if that's the case, if this is your story. If it's not, don't make it fit. Here we have the Six of Pentacles. It's a card of giving. It's a card of abundance too, but it's a card of taking. Mostly it's about taking. And a lot of the time this card talks about right now, this person's taking your time, but they're not really giving anything back for it. We've got the Four of Pentacles here. Now in the upright, you see that this person has probably been warned by karma to stop moving people around like chess pieces, right? And using them for whatever they're worth. Does this person look as though they listened? No. It looks like they're still moving people around like chess pieces. And so here comes karma to come and move them around a little bit. So if you are still around, do expect that your partner will get karma. You've got the Empress in reverse. So if you were staying because you thought you were pregnant, you are not pregnant. If you're staying because you are pregnant, the message here is that staying with this person just to have a father for your child is not the right thing to do. Because going with this person will make you vulnerable to be at home with that baby all day long while this person is out doing whatever they want to do. But this also talks about stripping away someone's feelings. It talks about stripping away somebody's emotions. The Empress is emotional, abundant. She rules a kingdom. All the kings and queens come to her. And it's like stripping away someone's power. Leo, this person is stripping away your power. And they're moving you around like a chess piece and taking up your time. They're talking about take action to get away from this person. Take action with your higher conscious, your super conscious, your intuition. Take that action before you end up in a situation that you can't get out of. Don't wait until it's too late. Don't wait until you don't know what to do or you're 6,000 miles away. Take action now. Because whatever this job offer is that your husband or wife is proposing to you has some very sexual stipulations behind it, if you will. And it also has some very bullshit stipulations behind it, if you will. And some very leave you at home stipulations, if you will. So that is Leo for the month of mid-month February, going into the to the 28th. So I hope you guys were able to get some sort of message out of it. If it's not for you, it's okay. Just keep it moving. That way, the Leos who do need help can reach out. Thanks, guys. It's your girl Kelly coming at you from the Queen Bee Tarot in Boston. I'll catch y'all later.